Hi guys, what's good? What's popping? I am obviously Tiffany, and this is Laptop Jewel. To everyone that is new, welcome. To all my regulars, hey, what's good? Listen, if you are just checking up with us, I need you to press the subscription button and join the notification gang so that every time I upload, you get notified that listen, Laptop Jewel just dropped the new one. So I'll be doing a
You didn't introduce
series.
me.
Oh fudge. Hi guys. So if you know, you'd know, but if you don't know, then
You will know.
let me let you know. So this is my gorgeous, beautiful sister. And yeah, I think she can tell you her name.
Hi guys, my name is Legendre, but you free to call me whatever.
Having a series basically for the month of Feb, but going forth we are just going to have conversations with different people from different parts of life. So this series or is going to be called Conversations with Tiff. And we're just going to be having various conversations throughout the year with different people, but obviously for Feb we're going to just focus on love, tando, liefde. So yeah, I'm gonna ask her a few questions. She's gonna probably ask me questions as well, but it's just gonna be more or less like a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Conversation, really, nothing too hectic. But if you don't know my sister, I'll put the link, description box, on a video that we did like a few years ago, so you'd see the difference that you're yeah. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna be talking about relationships, and my first question is, what does relationships look like for you? Or
You're gonna say what relationships are.
Okay, we can start there for starters,
Yeah, and then you'll give your input as well and whatnot.
Okay.
So when I think about what relationships are in the romantic sense, it's just where two individuals who are probably and hopefully like well established with who they are come together to share something, with intent and to build each other and to invest each other, yeah, it's consistently giving into and pouring into someone intentionally.
Okay, so you mentioned something in the beginning that it is two people that are well established. What would you then mean in that sense, that two people that are well established? Because
well established in yourself, that you coming into this relationship very much knowing what you want and what you'd want from the next person and being okay with yourself.
So then what if I am still, I don't know, maybe healing, but I feel like I could heal with you? Do I then not qualify to be in a relationship, or is it me feeling like I'm ready? Down for us.
Talk about it in that sense. I think that was a very personal definition for me, and it all just depends on your values and what you want. Like if that's something you want and you willingly and so is your partner willingly to go on a specific healing journey with you, then that's what you guys rightfully want, but I think a lot of women and females want to go in relationships with people who are healed and they don't want to build the next person for the next person.
I get you. I get you. So I guess it goes back to personal preference.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think people might feel, okay, wait, see, like I'm ready to get into one. And I might not be 100% healed and I can't get into it. And then the person might agree, okay, sharp, we can get into this thing because like you're not that bad, we can work on it together. And if the other person is actually willing to work on it together. But do you think a lot of people get into a relationship to like build? Because I feel like your definition was quite, maybe it's because it's personal. I think, yeah. Because for me, it's the thing of people get into relationships for like different things. People get into relationships for sex. People get into relationship because, well, you're cute and couple goals. So you know what I'm saying. Others get into a relationship because I guess maybe for status. You are well known, I'm well known, we're both popular, so we're gonna be like a power couple. So yeah, I think.
But with all those, there has to be mutual understandings of why we're getting into the relationship and what we're heading towards. Like, if you guys are just getting into a relationship for sexual intimacy, I don't know if that provides longevity, or just because you're cute and I'm cute, like, are we gonna connect? Are we gonna click? Do we have anything in common?
Yeah.
Like our values and morals alike. So.
But also, don't you think also some people might get into that thing of, well, maybe just like like something quick or something just like short term, and then eventually jiggy like it turns out long term, because maybe some you like you think you're not ready and you don't want, and then next thing jiggy you're out here catching feelings. So yeah,
the hot ones for the ones.
yes, I guess. But sometimes the heart can't get really what it wants, because sometimes the brain rationalizes that, and it's like, well, are you really sure about this? Because yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have to think about what aspect you think talking about.
Obviously now there's like the whole difference between dating, relationships, situationships. What's the difference? Your difference, your understanding of each of those.
You can start off with this.
Okay, cool. So for me, lol. Situationship. I am literally exposing myself here. Okay, so situationship is basically maybe like
when two people want to be in a relationship or want to pursue something, but there's just certain things that are interfering, and like, hurdles and obstacles that aren't allowing you guys to reach that point.
And you can't really progress to a relationship because there are just certain things. You are basically in some form of like gray area, so you can't get to that thing that because there's like just a gray area basically. So that's like more or less a situationship. But also, so talking stage is obviously where you're getting to know the person, right?
Yes.
Now when you in a situationship, you pass the talking stage and you guys are kind of familiar with each other.
Yes.
And you are just before getting into a relationship, but just like you said, there's the hurdles, there's the problems, whatever. Yeah. So that's the situationship, and that's the talking stage part. Then the dating is literally you just getting to know each other.
What do you think is the difference between dating and the talking stage? Or is there a difference?
I think there is. I think the one is slightly more intentional, right? Because the dating, what I see it as is maybe just you going on dates, basically, like
with
on dates.
Different and multiple people,
I guess. Or you can still go on dates with the same person. But like now the talking stage is like, I'm getting to know this person. I'm trying to see, is this person someone that I want to get into a relationship with?
So you can be dating multiple people and having just talking stages with a specific few or specific one.
I guess. So maybe let's say there's 5, but you have a talking stage
allows you to date still.
Yeah, because you haven't committed to anything yet. And I think it depends on how far the talking stage is. So if you guys feel like the talking stage is literally like you guys are quarter to dating, then I feel like maybe you are gonna cut out some people and you're gonna be like, well, So yeah, I think that.
But if your talking stage progressively gets to that point where you guys decide to eliminate some of the participants in your dating scene, then what do you call it? Still your talking stage or a jola?
It's still talking stage. I think it's a quarter to a situationship, relationship. Somewhere there. Yeah. Depending on if it's really getting somewhere in relationships. Right. What do you think is relationships?
Their relationship is then when you guys are intentionally deciding to pursue and
together,
get into that.
Yeah. Because obviously the one person would ask
and then confide in each other, and
then the other one would just, I guess, agree if you guys are both exactly where
you guys on the same page
and then to move on basically. Yeah.
How would you expect to be asked?
Asked that?
Yeah. And what do you think about being asked via the phone during a conversation, or would you want it to be more intentionally, more thought out, more effort?
No. I think my experience and just the people that I've got to know, I think eventually you get to know someone and you get to know what they like,
Okay.
what they don't like, and more or less what is their worth. Like, are they worth you going all out, or can you just be like, so we've been getting to know each other, so sitini, like what, you know? So I think it's that thing of what are you willing to do as the person asking, and you also understanding the person that you're about to ask.
So if in any case he is to ask you like over conversation,
Yeah.
okay, let's say you guys are on a date but there's no effort still. Would you take it as they do not fully understand what you want and what you would like to receive?
I think if it's someone that I would want, right, and it's still on a date, so there's something, Yana, there's some intention, you know, but obviously it's not like 100%. I think that's when we have the conversation.
Okay.
About, but I kind of expected more, because I mean I'm gonna be in
I
a
would
whole
have
relationship,
loved.
yeah. So I think
Yeah.
honesty is very important, right? So I'd be like, okay, dude, I kind of expected more from you, but like I am a bit shook that this is what you're giving me. Yeah. So I think that honesty and that thing at the beginning, Soma, is very important.
Okay, I
And I
understand
think
the
it sets the tone.
conversation would.
Yeah.
One conversation goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know, just saying
Especially in the beginning. Yeah.
I appreciate this, but I would have loved more.
Slightly more. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hear you. So, what do you think about expectations? And maybe you have things that you feel like you deserve. Do you feel like it should be communicated? Do you feel like someone should just see it and share that, okay, this person likes looking good, so maybe, you know, she expects maybe to be taken to cute places, or this person is studying, so maybe she would prefer you get her like these care packages, or go and see her when she's going or before exams, you know, something like that. I don't know, but do you feel like someone should just see what you deserve and what you'd like, and I guess take mental notes, or yeah?
You know, I don't think you can categorize females or ladies into, okay, because you so I'm gonna give you that much only because of how you present yourself. I think you're doing a disservice to me. Yes, it's nice for you to be thoughtful that, okay, I'm a student, get some pet care packages, okay, I'm working, you know, do ABC,
C and D, yeah.
But I think expectations needs to be laid out, and you can't just expect someone to naturally know and just read your mind, because we all present ourselves very differently and we all show up differently. So I might be a material girl, but like, you know, I don't look like a material girl all the time.
Yeah.
So of course I feel like everyone would want all of those things, just like not to the same degree or extent as the next person would. But every person and female would appreciate, you know. And I just think that, yes, I think everyone has expectations, and that's okay, you know. It should be communicated in the beginning, though. There should be a communication about your expectations at some point, to see, okay, you know, can we go on, you know, are we on the same page? Are you able to give me what I want, and am I able to give you what you want? You feel about expectations, how do you see them?
So for me, I think it should be communicated. Obviously, like, it should be communicated. But I think sometimes people can take mental notes. Like, if they see that you always hinting,
that's just thoughtfulness.
like, you always hinting that, okay, well, I feel like ice cream today, and like literally on every second date that we have, you want ice cream. Then you're gonna think that, like, the one day that I'm going, you'll be like, actually, Tiffany likes ice cream. Let me get her ice cream, you know. So I think it's that thing of taking mental notes. But I also do believe that, just like you said, communicating those expectations very early on, could be very, like, helpful.
Yeah.
How do you have a conversation about expectations, though?
Is any other difficult conversation?
Okay. Do you think it's a difficult conversation to have?
No, but for some it might be.
Okay.
Like, since we're pursuing this, I think we should, talk about.
Mm,
Do you have any expectations for me? How do you feel about how we've been going through things, and what you've been getting for me?
yeah.
If love languages is one of the things you talk about soon in a relationship, then probably expectations fall
eventually.
in
Yeah, would follow.
with, yeah.
Yeah. We are done. Thank you guys for watching Conversations with Tiff on Laptop Jewel. I'm Tiffany. This is Legendre. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and you join the notification gang so that every time I upload, you get notified. I love you guys so much.